Given signs for success. 10 times growth. It's a pleasure to have you here today, particularly because we have another inspiring video lined up. This particular one holds significance as we'll be exploring indicators that suggest individuals are on the path to becoming extraordinary business leaders and achieving greatness in various aspects of life when small actions are consistently combined over a long period. The likelihood of attaining success significantly rises. We have compiled this list for you to assess and determine if it resonates with your circumstances. If it doesn't, perhaps it would be beneficial for you to pause and reassess your situation. While the following list is not an absolute requirement for achieving greatness, it is worth noting that a large majority of individuals who have accomplished remarkable feats share nearly all of these 15 beliefs. We recommend that you have a pen and paper ready as you go through the following points and see if they apply to you. If you're new to our platform, we extend a warm welcome to you. Don't forget to subscribe and follow us. Now let's delve into the 15 indicators that suggest you are on the path to success. Number 1. You can adapt to change. The first and probably most important thing is your ability to understand and accept change. You make use of it. You push yourself further. There have been numerous situations where change occurs around you. When you had to adapt, improvise, and overcome, it was never difficult to make friends, change schools, or even move to a new country. You didn't look at things as starting over. You're not the type to say, "New year, new me," but you look at everything as progress in your own life. Number 2. You have something to prove to yourself. This is one of those things that keeps your fire going. You have a list of people you have to prove wrong for doubting you, people, maybe even members of your own family, but above everything else, you have something to prove to yourself. You will not be a failure. You will not live a mediocre life. You'll not be irrelevant, and you know it. You're always looking to be better because you can never let your past self down. Number 3. You are able to motivate yourself. One of the things that's instrumental to success is one's ability to maintain a high level of motivation for extended periods of time. People who fail to motivate themselves usually fail at life as well. You know why? Because it's hard to wake up early in the morning to go for a jog. It's hard to hit the gym 3 times a week for over 1 year. It's hard to keep pushing through the sleepless nights in order to make it happen. But it's that goal, that dream that keeps fueling you, and you're able to use that energy and focus on overcoming these obstacles. If you are unable to motivate yourself to get started and keep at it, this is not for you, go find something else. Number 4. You can spend countless hours doing the things you're passionate about. Does it ever happen to you that you lose track of time doing something you're passionate about? That's a great thing to have, and it's a clear sign. You've got what it takes, not it's just a matter of what you're focusing that energy on. It's one thing to spend countless hours learning and acquiring a new skill, and another thing to spend those hours watching porn. The goal here is to find something that might eventually be valuable to yourself and those around you. Number 5. You are aware of what's wrong with your life. Something most successful people do that the regulars don't is analyze themselves in their own lives. If you're aware of what's lacking in your life, what aspects of it need to be improved, you can eventually fix them. This self-analysis also helps with determining your strengths so you know what you should bet on in order to make it happen. The most controversial video on our channel was the 15 things poor people do that the rich don't video. It dives deep into what people do that never allows them to break free. Number 6. You take yourself seriously. You've never considered yourself to be a joke. We are shocked when we hear youth say, "Oh, that's how I am. I can be trashed." Sometimes your life is no joke and you don't allow people to walk all over you. You understand the amount of work that needs to be put in order to get where you want to go, and you treat it seriously. This doesn't mean you need to have a stick between your cheeks and not have any fun. You'd never allow yourself to be publicly humiliated or have your name in bad light. Also, there are no pictures of you getting shit-faced on social media. Just wanted to include that in there. Number 7. You can handle stressful situations. If you're one of those people who usually postpone their work until the very last minute, You might be onto something. There is a particular category of people who can only deliver results under stressful situations. If you are not the type to break under pressure and feel that it brings out the best in you, that's a good sign. But if you're postponing work just because you're lazy, you might want to get off that high horse you just postponed climbing onto. Number 8. You are super competitive. Winners win. Ever since you were a child, you've been competitive in school, playing with your friends at work, in business, and in life. If you've ever had the desire to win and it always pushed you further, that's awesome. You can tell a lot about someone's chances of success by how they feel and behave. When it comes to competitive situations, almost all successful people are not only willing to be in the race, but they'll use everything they've got to win. If this cutthroat attitude sounds offensive to you, you're better off as an employee living a mediocre but happy life. Number 9. You are getting better every day. How do you stack up against your 1 year ago self? Did you grow? How about versus your 6 month ago self? If every week you feel that you're acquiring new bits of knowledge and wisdom, then you're on the right track and it's a clear sign. Your chances of success in life are improving. If all of your days look the same, you might want to take a serious look at your life. A while back, we did this amazing video called 15 Reasons Why You're Not Happy. Check it out in the top right corner because it will definitely help you with your situation. Number 10. You find happiness in the success of others. Very few people are happy when others succeed. This is because unsuccessful people come from a limited mindset where there is a limited quantity of success available. So if someone got theirs, that somehow means you are less likely to get your own. Check your emotions. What do you feel when those around you succeed? Even though you might not have gotten yours already? Is it happiness or is it envy? If other people's success motivates you and makes you push harder, then it's just a matter of time until your turn comes. Otherwise, enjoy the nasty place you're living in. Number 11. Credible people think you're going places. This should never get to your head, but a good sign that you're making the right moves is the approval and encouragement of those who have already made it. We made a really good video on the importance of mentorship and what having a mentor can do for your life. If you've already secured a mentor, then congrats. Otherwise, you might want to stop watching this video right now and go watch the one we did on why it's so important to get a mentor. Check it out in the top right corner. Number 12. You finish what you start. This is what separates the true from the wannabes. When you say you're going to do something, you actually do it. You might be working on multiple projects at the same time, but you always complete them. A popular behavior between the mediocre is that they bounce to new projects without ever finishing any of the previous ones. Hope you're not one of those people, but if you are, it's time to stop. Number 13. You enjoy being around successful people. How amazing is it to be around inspiring people who are sharing their journey and experiences with you? These individuals will relate to you because they've traveled a bumpy road themselves. They relate to your struggles and willing to share quality advice in their own mistakes with you. If you are the smartest person in the room, you're in the wrong room unless you are giving a talk. But even then, you should try to gain as much knowledge as possible. Number 14. You have set goals. If you already have a list of goals written down somewhere, give yourself a pat on the back. This is a clear indication that you actually have an idea of what you want from life. You'd be amazed how many people never take the time to write their goals down and are shocked that their life is not improving. You need to have a clearer objective, otherwise you have no idea in which direction you should go. Number 15. You educate yourself. This should be pretty obvious, and the fact that you're watching this video right now is enough to check this item off the list. Trust that all knowledge, all the books, all the videos, all the conferences will incrementally add up to your success, and it's just a matter of time and putting in the work until you get it. Congrats on being one of the few that look to learn and improve themselves. We really want to know how well you did on this test. Out of these 15 items, how many did you mark off on your list? Additionally, take a moment to identify the ones you didn't and consider ways to enhance yourself in those aspects. We appreciate your dedication in staying with us until the end. So this self-improvement exercise can serve as a gesture of gratitude. If you enjoyed this content, please show your support by liking and sharing it with your loved ones so they can also benefit from it. If you haven't subscribed to our channel yet, we encourage you to do so. Furthermore, if you have any specific topics you'd like us to cover in future videos, please leave a comment below. We take pleasure in assisting you. With that being said, have a wonderful day and I look forward to connecting with you all again in the next video.